Weather's starting to get a bit colder now. My hands are starting to get a bit colder as well. So I decided this year to make the effort and actually get some heated gloves. I did mess around last year with a cheap pair of heated gloves. They were actually snowboarding gloves and they weren't fantastic, but they basically sold me on the idea. So there's two types of gloves you can get. You can get the ones that connect straight to the bike, basically going through the bike electrics to the battery, or you can get the gloves with the batteries actually in the gloves, the rechargeable batteries. So because of the riding I do, and because I wanted to stay warm off the bike as well, I decided to go for the gloves with the batteries in the gloves themselves. So I looked around and I ended up buying these. And these are by a company called Highway 21, and these are their radiant heated gloves. So just having a quick look at them. So number one, these are all leather construction, which is good, and they've got knuckle protection in there, so you've got some protection for your hands. Other gloves I own have got protection or are leather, but they are a bit cold in these cooler temperatures. So yeah, I wanted something with the protection but with the heating as well. So these work off a 7-volt battery. It's just a small battery and it fits inside a pouch, and you just connect it, drop it in the pouch and shut the Velcro. So the gloves themselves, pre-curved fingers, which are really good when you're on the bike. Leather itself, these are actually really soft leather, and when I'm riding you can actually feel the controls, which is really important for me. Adjustment on the gloves, you've got the main Velcro on the wrist section there, and there's also a separate adjuster there. To be honest, this is like a fit and forget. You use this once. The other adjuster I do use when I'm taking the gloves on and off, but they've got a good wide entry there, so that goes over the top of my cuffs on my riding jackets. So these are a really good fit for me. So these are actually, I bought a large, and just for reference I measured my palms and the distance around my palms was about 8.5 inches. So the large fits me perfectly. So really happy with that. Operation wise, you basically, as I said before, you just connect your battery. There's just a simple lead, plug it in into the Velcro pouch, shut it, and on the back of the glove you've got two controls. So I'll get a bit nearer the camera. There's a plus and a minus. So press the plus, you go onto the low setting, press it again, you go on to the second setting. There's just LEDs there to highlight, and you can go on to the third setting for the highest, and then just press the minus to go down and to turn them off. So really simple. I actually like these on the bike. You can actually see what setting you've got when you're riding, and the controls are also easy enough to use when you're actually on the bike with the gloves on, which is a real bonus feature. So they actually come with a charging lead, and it's just basically a USB charger. So it's just a 5-volt, and it's got a dual output there, so you can charge both batteries at the same time. Battery life, I've only used them for about 2 hours maximum, and they were still going strong at 2 hours on full. And to recharge them, it normally takes, if I've been using them for 2 hours, it takes probably about between 3 and 4 hours to recharge. I don't know how long they last yet, because most of my journeys don't last that long. So, which is why I got the rechargeables and not the gloves that wire direct to the battery. Price wise, these cost about $220. I got these off Amazon, and I've had them now for 4 or 5 weeks, and I've had them out in the rain as well. I went out in the rain for about 2 hours and they stayed totally dry. They do have a waterproof liner in there as well, which is really good. Performance wise, I'm actually really happy with them. So there is limitations with battery gloves. These have got 100 grams of Thinsulate insulation. So it's not a ton of insulation, but any more and they start to become really bulky. So I can ride at 55 miles an hour in temperatures around about 38 degrees, maybe a bit less, and I don't have a problem all the time. If you were going below 36 degrees and you were going longer distances, what you'll probably find is you probably have to stop. I will probably stop every hour and give it like 5 minutes for the gloves to heat up, because they do get affected by the wind chill a bit. So one of the things I would probably do on my winter bike is probably to fit hand guards to stop that wind chill. But overall, I really like these gloves. They suit me for the purposes I need, and yeah, happy. Pretty good construction as well. So I actually like the heated gear that much that I've actually bought a pair of heated pants as well, and I'll be doing a review of those in the future as well. They're a different make to these, but they're a real bonus to your equipment. So yeah, any comments, any questions, leave them down below, and thanks for watching.